Feels good chat. Yeah. A lot of XP. Omori learned the painful truth when he lit level 19. How could this be? How could this be you? You're all nothing. How dare you defy me? Throw them in the dungeon, gods. Gods! It's over, sweetheart. The wedding is cancelled. No, I cannot accept this. Just leave me alone. My sweetheart! Oh, my sweetheart. Am I so relieved I made it in time? You must stop this madness at once!
Captain Spaceboy?
You idiot! I thought I told you never to show your face in front of me again! Oh, sweetheart! My sweetheart! My sweet jelly-filled donut! Please look into your heart and give me another chance! I should not have kept you waiting all those days. You... What are you doing? I'm sorry I didn't do this sooner. Chat, I swear to God, their voices are the same, so this is just the weirdest shit ever. I'm into it. Marry me, sweetheart! Right on this very stage! Oh my! This is all so sudden! How romantic! I mean, not really, but sure. Sprout Mole Mike, I order you to marry us immediately.
And yes, at once, my liege. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today.
Don't forget the formalities, Mike. True love cannot wait.
Yes, my princess. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you sweetheart and space husband. You may now kiss the bride.
Oh, sweetheart, let us travel the universe together and leave this all behind. Yes, yes, husband. I will go anywhere as long as it's with you. Let us just leave, sweetheart. We have been apart for much too long. Come, my ship awaits. Yes, of course, my dear. But first, there's one last thing I must do. Sproutball Mike, hand me that button.
At once, my queen.
We won't need this anymore.
Oh!
I'm ready now, dear. And long last we can be together. Come, my queen, our chariot awaits. They took Mike. Everyone else is left. Oh no, Mike's here. So much for a happy ending. I don't think this is gonna end well at all.
Yeah, I guess this was a complete waste of time.
Your bond with your friends became stronger. Everyone's follow-up moves improved. Where is it? Where's the key, chat? Okay, it is forcing me to go back up there. Good. What's the matter, Omori? Is there something wrong?
You just need to walk forward. It didn't let me. We're gonna go right back though. Cause yeah, like go away the next key, which we do need. Here, cast off cartridge. Yeah. Because our theory is it's black. It's far below big stage. This is a big stage. It's a long way down. Do you want to jump? Yep. Please don't die at the bottom. A white egret orchard. In the language of flowers, it symbolizes the phrase, "My thoughts will follow you into your dreams." The fuck is the key, chat? See the books again. You find a book of interest. Read an excerpt. One by one, they fell asleep on the car ride home. It was a long day at the beach after all, and everyone was exhausted. Bruin was first to nod off, then the rest. As the sun set over the freeway, the head accidentally drops onto the lap. The sudden jolt wakes him up, but doesn't dare open his eyes. He pretends to be asleep and steadies his breathing. He listens to the sounds of the road. He feels the soft sun resting on his skin, and the slightest tinge of pain on his nose from tomorrow's sunburn. He's happy. Very, very happy. And he makes a vow to himself that no matter what, he will remember this moment forever. Find a book of interest. A puddle of juice sinks into the carpet. Hovering above it is none other than holding an open juice box. He looks around at his friends, who are all wearing the same face of disappointment. He lets out a guilty chuckle, and what seems to be less than a second disappears out the front door. A tiny black kitten makes her way through the stain, leaving sloppy, wet tracks all across the carpet. Bruzz's face turns red and yells her, but Brut is already long gone. Brut's hands some wet paper towels. It looks like they're the only adults here, and if they don't clean this up soon, the carpet is going to stain. They'll have to deal with it later. You find a book of interest. Read an excerpt. It was a hot summer day, and all could think about was why they couldn't do this tomorrow. The backyard was a mess. Planks of wood were strewn about the area. Paint stains blotched the grass thanks to Ryle and Al's work. All day, watched lug planks of wood back and forth from his dad's pickup truck. He watched hammer his fingers over and over again, and made a note that over an hour has passed since has climbed down her ladder. I will just be their moral support, he thought, as he sat sleepily in the shade of his favorite tree. Of course, he knew that wouldn't be the case. Soon his friends would be asking for his help, and he wouldn't be able to refuse. The treehouse is for everyone, so it's only fair that everyone puts in the same amount of work into it. Bert knows this and agrees, but reluctantly. He slides up and wobbles his way to the mess. He knows he should put in his fair share. It just had to be done on the hottest day of summer. I don't think we've seen it. Where'd she go? Where'd Mari go? I don't think we've seen a treehouse so far, Chad. You find a book of interest. Read an excerpt. This year, Ba was lucky enough to get assigned to a desk next to a small window. Every day during class, Ba would gaze listlessly through the opening at the shadows of the trees, the clouds creeping overhead. His mind drifted elsewhere, into his own worlds, his own stories, his own adventures. He had a habit of doing this. It was easy for him to get lost. Today was the same as any other. He stared vacantly out the small window as the clouds passed, one by one. Suddenly, a hand playfully slaps his back, snapping him out of his reverie. Blank looks away from the opening. Blank smiles. He motions that class is over, and it's finally time for lunch. It's pizza day, and they need to bolt to the cafeteria before it's all gone. His stomach grows louder. He looks at the small window one last time. He would have to continue his adventure another day. Navigator Frenzy and QT Taizo, welcome. You find a book of interest. Read an excerpt. It's sunset. A strange statue watches over the hidden lake. It might have been meant something significant in the past, but time has made its engravings illegible. Either way, it doesn't matter the company visiting it today. They're only here to use it as a diving board. The brothers take turns jumping off the statue. Okay, I could guess this one. Hero jumps first, then Kel. Then Hero again, then Kel again. The brothers gleefully urge Blank to join them, and after some careful thought, Blank warily agrees. Blank shuffles up to the statue, looks down at the moving water. He can hear his heartbeat. His ears begin to ring. His legs feel as if they would give out at any time. He tries to focus on his breathing. He feels something crawling on his back, on his shoulder. His eyes fly to open those with a black spider. In an instant, Blank loses all sense and hurls himself into the lake. Water fills his nose. He exerts his limbs, but the water is stronger. He's too weak, too helpless. Or that's what he believes. Blank shuts his eyes, waits for the brothers to save him. Jesus. Okay. That's a sentence. Okay, start over here. Doesn't the book. The L key, even more important. With the L, I'm guaranteeing that we are confirming the correct thing. Yep. Welcome to Black Space. That's the answer. Shit. What does that mean? You find a book of interest. Read an excerpt. Everyone is over again today. The special occasion is Saturday morning. From 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., a group of 6 friends eat a delicious homemade breakfast and watch TV together. It's the most enjoyable part of every week. Blake looks at the clock. 8 a.m. 2 hours left. He'd be able to watch with everyone until 10 a.m. when his tutor arrives. Blank grimaces. What he thought would be a rewarding hobby has been nothing more than a nuisance. Instead of watching the shows with the rest of his friends, he'll be the only one to miss out. If only he could watch the last hour with everyone else. If only he didn't have to play the violin. Oh, that's us. Something opened. Nope. What the hell? Okay, so I'm a little torn here because it looks like there's two different ways to go. Part of the shelf has been cleared out. There's a hole here. Look into the hole. Yeah. Don't forget it's in the toy box. What? Fuck! It sent us back! Ah, that was exactly what I didn't want to deal with. Damn it, we picked wrong. It's pitch black inside, you can't see a thing. Oh. Okay, let's look at some of these other letters. So we know it's welcome to the black space. So spending time with the frog. O amongst the other O's. In the bubbly tank. And then space in a water closet and within a live shell. Two days left. Fuck, Jim. Fuck. This game's so good. You have a new message. Hey, Rem, it's Mommy. Are you doing okay? You haven't been answering my calls or responding to my voicemails. If you keep ignoring them, I'm going to start getting worried. I hope you're pacing your chores. I don't think I could finish. Even I could finish everything in one day. Did you end up visiting Kel? If not, it's alright. I understand. Just take things at your own pace. By the way, can you check the closet downstairs and see if there's anything you want to keep? We'll probably throw away whatever you don't want anymore. There's only 2 days left before I come pick you up. Okay, that's it for now. Mommy loves you. Bye, honey. Bzz. No, wait. Go back in. Chore list. Mom's to-do list. You don't feel like doing your chores right now. Yeah, we're going to shove them all into the last goddamn day. Got it. Yeah, I want to brush my teeth. It's probably Kel. You brush your teeth. Your breath is now minty fresh. Let's do this one. No. Whatever that room is, we're not allowed to go in there. It has never let us go in there. Same as this. Dirty dishes. Dude, I want to get some of your chores done. It's bothering me. Hello? Hello? Remy? Are you there? Open the door. We told Kel we'd hang out with him today. So we could see Hero. Hi, Remy.
Top of the morning to ya. Well, more like noon actually. Turns out Hero's not coming back until around dinner today, so I thought I'd drop by a little later. Mom is having me buy stuff at Faraway Plaza before he comes home, and I thought it might be funner if we went together. Do you want to come along, Remy? Of course you do. Come on. Let's go.
God damn it. Okay, hold on, really quick. Is it a matter of curiosity?
Hold on, Remy. You can't go back home when there's still so much to do. Liven up, it's a brand new day.
God dang it, Kel. Alright, we do have a lot to do. We do.
What the heck? What happened here? Dang it, must have been operating the scooter gang. Remy, to be honest, do I smell?
We did not answer that question. Knock knock. There's no response.
Hey, I wasn't asking for your opinion, Chet. Alright? Don't you bully me. Simply Shoddy, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream.
Alright. In here? We're gonna start in a line, then we're gonna go back, do the front row of houses, and then we're gonna do the top. Mm-hmm. No response. We have a pretty good idea of what everyone is now in this town, like who everyone is. This is the older grandma who needed help and was really hoping that her youngest would help her. Oh, why hello again. I must thank you again for helping me get my medicine yesterday. You know, you kids reminded me of my two sons when they were young. Those two were quite different from each other, but they got along very well. People would always say they balance each other out. I may not look it, but I'm turning 64 this year. I've had 7 kids in my life. Jesus Christ, lady. 7 kids in my lifetime. But everyone's moved out except my eldest son and my youngest daughter. My eldest son never leaves his room, though. So, he will probably never leave. He's a NEET. And that doesn't mean he's neat. I'm way too proud of that joke. Still 5. Alright. There's a love letter on the table. Who could it be for? Okay, so she's still not back. What does her son say again? You know, she still has somebody in her life, though. You know what I mean? If you are boasting why I am so much more pandemic than you, it's solely due to my philosophy major. My tenure has led me to the most elephantine discovery of all. Everyone is 100, maybe 1,000 years too early in time to comprehend my genius. Pity me no more with your occupancy. You cannot perceive anything I interject into your cerebrum anyway. Ah, yes, that Playingwithremy you ponder over there is my duly betrothed. I'd appreciate it if you kept your optical appendages in their sheaths. She assimilates my confab better than anyone and anything else. She's a sweetheart, and we love each other, Jesus Christ. Now leave us alone. Alright, dude. Enjoy the waifu. The waifu for waifu. What a dude. Alright. You know, we never did check. Can I put the fedora on Kel? I can. Goes on your head, but it shouldn't. What's floating next to Kel's head? Oh, is that a dot bubble? Yeah. Neither of these does anything. Pet rock for me allows me to do stuff. And Kel just keeps his pet rock. I'm gonna give him a fedora though. Hopefully it gets him extra dialogue that makes me giggle. That's my hope. I know I mentioned this before, chat, but I used to have a fedora collection that I still have. And then like all the milady things started, and I was like, I'm out. And I never have worn it since. There's no response.
My husband is such a nincompoop. We're supposed to be on a family diet, but I smelled pepperoni on his breath last night.
Oh, it's this lady again.
Mom and Dad are arguing a lot lately. I hope they're gonna be okay.
Hi, Katie. It's laser focused on watching the birdcage. That's not a good sign. That's a lot of books in front of the toilet. Abintazzi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. No response. He's probably back at the store trying to fix his house. Can we go to church? Yeah, we can. Is there any reason for us to go to church? Is the priest even here? He is. Yeah, how's it going, dude? I've been getting a strange feeling for the cemetery here all day. It's fucking what? Kata, thanks for that follow. Much appreciated. Something in the air seems amiss today. The spirits, they are howling. Sounds like they're preparing a welcome party. Someone close by may be joining them soon. Chad, I don't like these death flags. Huh? What's that look? You think I'm crazy or something? Don't be so quick to judge. You'd believe it too if you've seen what I've seen. I don't like these death flags. These death flags are not my jam. Okay, what is this? A symbol of faraway town. It's supposed to represent a gateway to a better life. You remember learning about it in class when you were in elementary school, but you can't remember all the details. I have this bad feeling that there's going to be a grandma passing today. Our dearest Mari. The sun shined brighter when she was here.
Mari. It feels like so long ago already. I still think about her all the time. I'm sure you do too. You know, when Mari passed away, Hero really stopped caring about everything.
Oh my god. Kel's voice is obliterating me today.
He didn't want to get out of bed or school or even eat. He stopped taking care of himself, stopped baking and cooking. He was like that for almost a year. Mom and Dad didn't know what to do either. We all tried to help him and be supportive, but nothing was really working. One night, I went over to him when he was all huddled in his blankets and started saying stuff. Stuff like how we all miss him and how we all wanted to get better. How everyone is really worried. How Mari wouldn't want to see him like this. I thought it was helping him, but Hero got angry. He suddenly got up and started screaming and yelling at me about a bunch of stuff. Some of it was pretty hurtful too. But I blocked out a lot of it. His eyes were already super red. But the more he yelled at me, the harder he cried. I tried my best to calm him down, but whatever I said just made him worse. I'd never seen Hero do anything close to that before. It really took me by surprise. And I was so scared that, well, I started crying too. Eventually, Mom and Dad ran to our room and rushed over to him and gave him a hug and calmed him down. But they, completely ignored me. I think that's where Hero got his sense back, because he ran to me and hugged me right away. He just kept apologizing over and over again. But, at least Hero got a lot better after that. He started taking care of himself again, and focusing on school a lot more, and joining a bunch of extracurricular stuff. He's naturally good at everything, but he still works really hard. I'm proud of him.
Oh my god. Why is Kel so hard today?
I guess he's a little more closed off now than he used to be, but, I really just... I'm glad to have my brother back. Anyways, sorry for the long story. I don't think I've ever told anyone that before. It's not his fault, but, I still think Hero blames himself for Mari's death.
Well, you are reading more than normal? I don't know about that. These last, like, Yakuza and this require so much reading. It kills me. Allah.
Hero's never visited here. Not even once. I know it really hurts, but it may be good for him. I don't know.
A headstone. A headstone. Another headstone. A headstone. Okay, wow. I literally just, like, I saw the flower, and I went like, ooh, the one next to it might be... I didn't even see the god beams. Huh. Alright, well, that's awkward as shit. I really can't read any of these other ones. There's a loaf of bread. It smells toasty. A headstone. Puzzle pieces. A headstone. Well, shize it.